what you want to be. Discover who you want to be, right? And develop yourself into that. And along the way of discovering who you are and developing yourself, you will know exactly what you want to be and how to be. Make sure it's a success.
Why I think that the Manhood Project and the activities that you guys are partaking in these weekly meetings that you have with Mr. Black, I sincerely feel in my heart that if Jerome had this type of influence and somebody who has a concerted wants to take a concerted effort in contributing to and teaching you different things that you may not have other resources for. But I think that if he had that element in his life growing up, maybe he wouldn't have made the same.
It's not always what happens to you in life, right? It's how you respond to it. So we had a huge discussion about the officer spitting in Brandon's face, right? He could have responded differently and not had to go through what he went through when they pulled him to the side. Chris's coach did him wrong, right? Yeah. Did him wrong. Should have kicked him off the team. Had really no legitimate reason for doing that. But that's not what landed him in prison. That's not what did it. What landed him in prison is how he responded to the adversity in his life. Right? So I want you to think about that. And that's what you need to take away. Is I know something's going to happen to me. People do injustices to people all the time. Things are going to be unfair to you from now until the day they put you in the grave. But it's how you respond to it.
It's not that easy though.
It's how you respond to it. And that's why these programs are so important.
Exactly.
Because what Phil Black is going to do is give you the tools and the skills so that you know how to do it.
Nothing else this morning, because I could talk about I have a million stories that I could share with you guys. But if nothing else that you don't take from this conversation, I would like you to take away the power of just being you. Just be you. That is the hardest thing for us as humans to come to grips with. Because for guys, if you ask any young lady or even any man, what does it mean to be a man or a good man? I guarantee you that definition is going to change with every individual that you talk to. When you turn on the television, that definition is going to change. It's going to change when you change the channel. Same thing for women. So at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, how do I can create in all of this information a definition that actually fits me? What makes me, or what is the type of young woman do I want to be? What type of young man do I want to be? And you take that information and then you begin to learn how to project that. But it all comes back to learning how to be comfortable